Today's reading is to remember nobody else's perception of you is true. Go with me here. It doesn't mean people don't see the depth of you or know who you are, but their perception of everything about you, no one person in the world can know truly any other person except yourself. You've had to make some moves in recent times that were best for your highest timeline. What they're telling me is you had embarked down a road before. You felt like I've done this drive, and this is much, this, okay. There was somebody that there was a flirtation between you two. You're a very strong source, and this person you could see a lot of open wounds with, while you have scars. Both you and this person had a lot of burdens in your life, but this doesn't mean, when I say burdens, I think this is the thing. This person was making you start to feel more pessimistic. You got to a really high place in your life. Not saying you're not there anymore, but you were doing the best and feeling the most positive you ever had. And this person comes into your life who also has a lot of responsibilities, who's also successful, etc. And they have a very pessimistic view of things. And you almost felt a trickling effect. And it's not even almost, you did. You saw, it's been a long time since I had somebody in my pack that truly shouldn't be there. You've done spectacular on releasing what no longer serves. And it's not that you've gone through tests of pass or fail. It's test runs to see if you're ready for the next phase of your existence. Certain people come into our life for moments, and you solidify and learn a lesson together, and you're grateful for that, and you separate ways. The reason they're stating with this dynamic is, remember, it doesn't matter what other people's perceptions are of you, because you separated due to seeing a cycle repeat, and you weren't going to go down that road again. It was not worth risking all your success for a dynamic that subconsciously you knew this person wanted you to feel like you guys were supposed to be destiny and fate together, and it wasn't. This person, if they would have stayed in your life, you felt it internally, they were going to be fighting against your clock. They would hold you back, and Spirit started showing you a lot of 3D world signs. Like, hey, you listening? You haven't gone this far to skip over this pebble. You've seen this before. And you got a sword. And you listened. Wow. This is very interesting. Let's see what the cards... I'm feeling like doing this in a kind of a different way than normal. Kind of like wants to do a split thing. Okay, so there's a couple of different people that this is what you're seeing you've done for individuals. This goes far... These are collective tastes that resonates. This goes far beyond one person. And this goes far beyond love of romantic sense. This is also love of friendships, of people that looked up to you, that you guys shared knowledge, etc. That the time was spent according and nothing's been wasted, but you guys just served your purpose in each other's lives. You had a lot of people around you who saw your success and your ability to be charitable and kind and sincere. And it's so like eye-dropping what happens being in your presence, the synchronicities, the way Spirit talks to you can be seen by everybody. There are certain individuals that by picking yourself, okay, when you were picking self-worth, they were channeling selfishness. When you were spreading your wisdom, they were seeing it as arrogance. And when you were leading by the strength the strength of your divine feminine nature, your nurture, compassion, your sympathy, the other one saw it as weakness. There's certain individuals in your life, at least 3 different sources, who have hit an aha moment about, damn, when I thought this person was being selfish and rude and vain, they really just knew their self-worth. They really didn't want to hurt me at all. They separated because something was of value. Like, they could tell you valued them, but there's something else that you value more in your existence. And that's selfless, not selfish. I'm sensing that this person was really good at making it seem like they were on your side, but really they wanted what you had. And this was a form of an energy vampire. And here's the thing about energy vampires. They don't always know they're energy vampires. A lot of times they have no idea. Energy vampire is a person you can't ignore. No matter how beautiful they are, no matter how much you see chemistry, etc. Do you feel depleted? Do you feel hazy? Do you feel like things you used to have an extreme moral compass and high ground on somehow was swayed? Because you can feel the difference between when there's an upgrade that's needed within your existence and your perception versus somebody trying to bring you down. Other individuals, you see, a true person that's knowledgeable and willing to continue to learn, somebody who truly does have a lot of wisdom, always remembers they always have something to learn and they don't know everything. When a person snarks and automatically assumes that your visions or another person's visions in many forms, psychic ways, but also 3D world sense, your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations, your goals, etc. Snark at that, when a person decides to do that, it means that they don't believe in their own. Okay, let me tell you something. The successful business entrepreneur who started from the rock bottom up, is not going to snark at your first business idea. The YouTuber, etc., that you look up to extremely, who has 1 million followers or whatever, however it resonates, they're not going to snark at you for having 0 viewers on your first 100 videos if that's what happens. That wouldn't happen, but you know what I'm trying to state. Individuals see and reflect about how they got in their head, and cockiness and delusion started to flood them. They forgot the reason behind why they were following their dream. Stuck in money, the vision of success, not the value. Not that these people were bad or terrible individuals. You came into their life to wake them up again. But even more this time. Every single one of these people involved see the strength in your emotions. Some individuals thought you could have been a sweet talker, a flirt, when really you're just this kind, divinely driven person, and it's very easy to fall in love with you. You're not just a charmer. You're not just charming. You are the embodiment of love. No matter how cheesy it sounds, there's a reason people vibrate and radiate to you. There's a reason why where you go, no matter how hard things are, you make it a better place. There's a reason for your pain. There's a reason for a time you weren't this person. When you were internal chaos, when you were younger and you're figuring things out. Most earth angels, my friend, had to go through a lot of chaos first to be and hold that sense of self-worth and calmity and magnitude when they walk anywhere. Wow. What are these cards? Very interesting. Okay. So there's a yin-yang with all of this dynamic. You have a couple of different people that want to pop back up in your life. And I see that two of these people are manifestations coming in far later than you thought they would press resume. So there's like two individuals or two separate energies from your past that would like to speak with you and look at you eye to eye. One of these is a distraction. One of these individuals is not coming in with authenticity. They want what your energy brings. They're going to state they were scared of change, and this is one of the individuals that saw your ability to channel your divine feminine nurture, compassion, sympathy. They once saw it as a weakness, and that is not something I'm being told can come back and end up being fruitious. This is something that would hinder your life, this energy. There's another individual that's going to come in, though, the one other person that you have manifested, to where there really could be something more here. I could sense that this person, they're going to state that they also once saw your feminine nature as weak, but now they see it far different. And there's a difference between these two energies. You see, the energy of this person is true harmony, like separated for further growth and coming back with true compassionate offers of romantic authenticity, commitment. And the other one is a absolute itchy situation, is what they want me to state. Like, this is an energy that you put to rest. It's almost somebody that you knew when you were younger, in the same exact vibe of how the relationship was when you were younger. You had a cycle repeat person. This could even possibly, these are collective ticks resonates, this could even be somebody that you went back and forth with since you were in your early 20s or met in school years, etc. But there's this one energy where they see your success far more than what is able to be seen by others, because they know you so intimately. This person knows you so intimately. It's the success they see in your eyes is what really makes them so happy. Because they used to look into your eyes and they could see when you felt dead. This is probably a ex-lover nonetheless, from the fact of intimacy, I feel, and touch of skin. This could have been more of a distraction. This could have been a person that always was beating around the bush or pushing certain things off. You could have had some sexual encounters, but you never got fully into a relationship. And that's that cycle repeat energy that wants to come back. But this right here, this feels like an ex that there wasn't really ever yelling between you two. There was a sense of like not even remembering the first time you met. It kind of was just like, hello, it's nice to see you again energy versus nice to meet you. They've been growing their own life. They've expanded. They have far different careers and are different sides of the game is what they want me to state. Different sides of the game. So they're closer. You're closer to checkmate than you realize together. There's an energy, there's a person that is worth jumping with, exploring with. After you're presented this destiny, this fate, when divine timing hits. And then there's a bunch, what we can summarize from when it comes to everybody else in this reading, it looks like there might be a lot of people who thought you were selfish for picking this individual as well. This relationship could make some people very upset, and that is their decision, their choice, because it feels like jealousy is the reason why. Making assumptions and thinking you played these other people. Wow. Okay, that's what I got for the TikTok collective today, and I will see you when I see you. Let's get it.